to the final. Go crazy, do whatever you want, but one thing is the most important thing. Make sure that you are as fast as possible on that side of the stage. First team that is in the final of the 24-hour coding Hackathon 2015, Healthy Banking! Second team that is in the final, Synapse! Third team that is in the final. They have a great customer experience for everybody. Paying Pass! The last team is in the final. Why they are in the final? Because it's simple to develop and disruptive is a term that is used many times within the ING. So the combination should be perfect, and maybe they are going to win this competition, but they are in the final. Pay by heart! Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having us. We are the Healthy Banking team. My name is Ernst, and we are here to talk to you about linking fitness and personal finance. How do you feel when somebody tells you you've done a great job? Well, this is what my smartwatch told me yesterday evening. And to explain, we need to go back in time a little bit. It was New Year's evening, and my girlfriend and I were making plans for the next year. We were coming up with New Year's resolutions, such as, well, eating less, and, of course, sporting more. Sounds familiar? And we also wanted to spend some time together on a vacation. Now, my brain is very good with remembering the fun stuff. But when it comes to exercising on a Monday morning, not so good. And luckily, ING launched a challenge right about that time. And this challenge is an application or savings account that allows you only to withdraw money if you've met your exercising goals. You can pair your smartwatch or any other fitness device, set some personal goals, do a commitment, and off you go. Just the motivation I needed. I downloaded the app, opened an account, and committed myself for 1,500 euros to run 10 kilometers within 60 minutes. Once I pressed the commit button, the lock was on, and there was no way back. I remember vividly getting my first badge. The first challenge was met. I ran 2 kilometers and it felt so great. One step closer to our vacation. And after that I became obsessed with the graphs and the sports and everything the app had to offer. And I may have overdone it a little bit because after a few weeks my knees started to hurt and I couldn't really go on. I put the app away and ING contacted me after a couple of days asking me if I was okay. And through a series of smart questions, they made me realize that health isn't just exercise, but it's finding the right balance between exercising and resting. So I took some sleep and adjusted the schedule to fit my level a bit more appropriate for my level. Then I was back in the game, and I unlocked batch after batch, after batch, after batch. 50, 40. We had so much fun last night finding the tickets and the destination. 7. What achievements would you like to unlock? Download our app today and give it a try. Thank you very much.
Okay, wow! So we don't often think how difficult it is for people with disabilities to access online banking application. There are many difficulties for them to access many things in their daily life. But for this we found a solution. We want to provide them with something that would enable users to perform online applications with the power of their thought. That would bring the bank to the new level. That would bring the customer experience to the new level. This would serve all the groups of customers with something entirely new. So, please meet the signups.
Our colleague, Felipe, who is there, is going to show how you can perform a transfer using only the power of your brain waves. So, for this, he needs brain-computer interface, which is connected to a web application in which you can perform different transactions, and he's using his thoughts to activate different transactions. Oh, he did one just now. So we have a transaction, a transfer of 50 euros, oh, 25 now, so he's changing his mind, huh? To me, okay, that's quite interesting. And we have a successful transaction. Now he's looking into the contact list. And here he has shown us the transactions history. So you can see the last one of 25 was the one that just happened before.
So this is what we have built in just 24 hours. But what else could this kind of device provide the bank with? Just think about this.
So
Thank
we're
you.
PayPass team, and we're here to ask you a question. How many of you know this? Have you ever experienced this? Raise your hand. How many of you have experienced this? Yes, this is all the hassle you have to go through in order to pay your parking. And we want to exchange this with this. And what this is all about, it's in the next video. Julia here went this morning to the mall because she wanted to do some shopping. Yeah, of course, before the hackathon. So she had to enter the parking. She used her phone to do that. Upon the exit, she also had to go to the parking and she used again her phone. But this time, she had to pay for the parking, of course. And how did she do that is the magic behind it. How we managed to do that is using RD. RD is a very smart device. And it's not only smart, it's made from a €5 motherboard. And when I say smart, it's smart because it gives 80% of the work it has to be done during this payment to your phone. So, how does this work? You have RD, which gives the phone the instructions, and then the phone communicates with the server. And whenever the phone receives the final response from the server, then it gives the message back to RD. And that's when you receive your product. It's simple and it's cheap. And the most important thing about this, it opens a whole new market. It's a market of micropayments. And we've done some math. And it's about 1.2 million euros only in a month. And it's only in Bucharest. And not to mention only in partners. Imagine all the possibilities out there.
One every day, I wanted to log into home bank to pay some bills. What? Why on earth didn't I check always remember? On the next day, I wanted to sign up for a new account. I chose my password as 12345. They should be just fine. So, basically, I have only two options. A simple and weak password, or a strong and never remember password. To calm my nerves, I went for a run. I really need a bottle of water right now. Damn, I left my wallet at home. How am I supposed to pay?
Don't worry, John. We have the best solution for your problems. It is called the minivan. Forget about passwords, keys, or credit cards. The only thing you need is your electrocardiogram. Once you use your mini bracelet, logging into any kind of device is so much simpler than before. And don't worry about logging off. The only thing you have to do is to detach your bracelet and it becomes automatically deactivated. Let's see how it works in the Pay by Heart project adapted to our ING home band. Firstly, you have to register your wristband into our application. After the first registration, you only use the NIMI login, thus skipping the steps of setting your username and password. Perspectives for using NIMI, motion and gesture sensors, proximity sensors, and as you can see, instant payment. What more could you wish for?
The future is only one heartbeat away.
I will explain to you in a few words, perhaps, why we have chosen Pay by Heart as number 4. Pay by Heart.
Okay, put your hands together for Pay by Heart. Please come to the front. Very good.
First, congratulations, guys. It's a very important subject, it's a very important issue, and we certainly were impressed because we never thought that heartbeat can be that much unique for the customer. However, having a choice for choosing among these 4 ideas, we have taken into account that you still need additional equipment, part of infrastructure on the customer side, and to be honest, you didn't convince us finally on the benefits towards other biometrics which customers is having with him and can activate more or less immediately in that manner. But congratulations for the idea. That's certainly something new. That's certainly something that we were not aware of the uniqueness.
But let's announce first that the third place go to the health application.
Healthy banking, third place. And they are going to be hand over a beautiful voucher which will bring them a check, it's worth €1,500, which can spend on IT equipment on a very fancy...
But of course, we understood it as a promise that they will not spend it before 10 kilometers each.
Okay, oh,
That's
Maria Cristina, very good.
Why have we...
If you say who has become second, then we know directly who won this year's competition. That is a tough job. Michaela, without saying who became second, can you tell us something about why did you came up with this decision?
It was quite a lively debate, but yeah, the decision was based on the criteria that we have discussed. Specifically on number 2, what we really liked about it, and if I say more, I think I'll already reveal the name, and maybe I should.
Yeah, just tell us who ended up being second on the Hackathon of 2000.
So number 2, not to increase the pressure any further, is the Synapse team.
Synapse! Synapse! You are the winner, but please wait one moment. Second place, Synapse. Their first party, but who is the number 1 of the Hackathon of 2015? Which team did win?
So the winner is Paying Pass.
Paying Pass!